Hello and welcome. We're back. I mean, well, not officially. This isn't really a let's play. I mean, I did say if you watched the previous video and you actually read the info that I said I was going to do a little commentary. The reason for the commentary is, well, I need to get a couple levels. If you saw past videos, I went into the main story or main scenario quest and got demolished. And it wasn't a good idea to go back in there at such a low level. So I'm going to grind for a couple more levels and we'll just talk a bit here. So my thoughts on Final Fantasy 14. Wow. I mean, what a game. Let's real quick, let's find we'll go to Duty Finder and we'll get see if we can just get a quick couple thousand. Let's see how long this is going to take. I'm a conjurer, shouldn't take that long. I didn't think so. That's the great thing about being a healing class is when you go for these little duty finders, it's so quick. I mean, my normal wait time is probably less than 30 seconds. So while we're doing this, let's talk about a couple past light parties that we're in. It was actually the very first duty that we had to do here. It was the big Gubu, and basically I died and rage quit out of that. Basically, the tank did not want to have anything to do with the party at all, because I guess our hunter or ranger went in and took the hate immediately, and apparently he was trying to prove a point. And I don't care what level you are, I don't care how many games you played. Proving a point by getting the entire party killed doesn't prove anything. It just proves that you're a horrible tank and you suck, and you're not a team player, and I don't want to play with people like that. So that's why I was angry. Yeah, you saw, like, if you watch the video, I don't know what one it is. I'll put, like, an annotation in here, and you can go and watch that. But you can see I'm, like, running circles around the tank, and he's not doing anything at all. He's actually backing away from the fight the whole time. You know, I thought he was a noob at first. Then, you know, after into some research, this kid has got like a level 48 warrior, and he's working on a paladin now. You know, props to him for you know getting that far. But seriously, you're not proving anything by doing that to your entire party. Sure, you know our ranger got a little antsy and jumped in too quick, but you can correct it by just going into chat and saying, hey buddy, let's simmer down a bit here and let me handle the hate. So, we're in this, I don't know what these are, I'll just call them light parties, and we're here with Ninja Turtle. It's actually one of the easiest ones to do. I mean, I was actually, I was in this party when on my first character, and we were playing, and this was, I don't think anybody had a clue what they were doing either, so we ended up killing the damn thing because no one read the directions. We killed it, we failed, we all got kicked out. I was like, what the hell? We all got kicked out. I was confused. I didn't know that you actually had to get the turtle over by the herb patch and put it to sleep because, I don't read stuff. I mean, it's a pain doing this playthrough because I want to like leave the text up so you guys can read it if you want to read it. But for me, it's just it takes forever, and I'm just itching to hit the X button so many times, but I can't do that. If you guys are actually reading it, I'll leave it going. Obviously, repeat quests, stuff that I did before and I died, I'm not gonna go through that. I'll skip through that crap, but we'll get on that in a later date. That's it. Duty complete. We put the thing to sleep, and let's get our XP for it. And I thought this would have been enough, but apparently it wasn't. Got a little wave from our tank, I guess, saying good job to everyone. So yeah, back again. My thoughts on the game. I love it. I love it. It's well, I'm not gonna bash on Final Fantasy XI now. I've been playing Final Fantasy XI for 10 years, on and off. Maybe, you know, if I took all the amount of time I played on the game and added it up, maybe I have over maybe 4 years of nonstop playing. And that's over like several characters and different accounts, and you know, I gotta blame, you know, my stepbrother Bob, who got me into this shit, and you know, I've been addicted ever since. You know, the online aspect of Final Fantasy. I liked Final Fantasy to begin with. You know, I played 7, 8, 9. I didn't play any of the originals because, you know, I wasn't really into that when I was a kid. You know, I was more into, you know, fighting games and stuff like that, and racing games. But obviously this is the 2.0 version of Realm Reborn. I didn't know, I didn't read up anything about the previous version when it first came out. I know a lot of people, you know, were ripping on it and saying, you know, it's horrible, and you know, it limited everything you were able to do in the game, and I don't know anything about it, so I really can't talk about that much. But as for this game, I do enjoy it very much. It is, yes, sort of a WoW clone, you know. The way things are set up, the way they're run, it is very much in that same genre. Well, they're both MMOs, but the way everything works, it reminded me much of World of Warcraft, but it was a lot easier to play on the console. This is obviously PlayStation 3. If I have to remind you about that, that's ridiculous. It's in the title. It says PS3. You should know that by now. But yeah, I like the hot buttons or hotkeys. You know, it's way faster. You know, there are some, you know, aspects to the game that, you know, kind of irk me. You know, when I'm trying to target one thing, and then I thought I targeted it, and I went and did that, and then all of a sudden I realized that I'm casting on a completely different mob, and it's those kind of things, you know. So, right now I'm actually doing some levy quests, and I realized that right here when I actually went and selected it and then buffed up the level, that I was still too high. And I don't know what the penalty is. Obviously, it's probably just like 10% less XP for doing it, but I just thought, you know, I'll get through this, grind through this real quick, and we'll be good to go. I'm sitting here drinking a beer. It's 11:50 in the morning. It's Sunday though. It's football. Football will be on. I'll be watching a little bit of that, and then we'll we'll continue to enjoy this as well. I don't plan on doing commentaries for every single one of the videos. I mean, this commentary, 50-something. This is almost an hour long, and I've never attempted to do an hour-long commentary. I lose track of what I'm talking about after like 10 minutes. And thankfully, we haven't even hit the 10-minute mark, which is crazy. I don't know what to talk about for an hour. I mean, I'm obviously not going to talk all the time, but I should, because I did say it was a commentary for this one video. So, let's say you're just stumbled upon this video and you don't have a clue what Final Fantasy is. Well, I mean, you have a clue what Final Fantasy is, you just don't know what is 14 all about. 14 is a massive multiplayer online role-playing game. It has, you create characters, you go in your own world, and you fight with, you know, there's thousands of players. The world population now, well, I'm just going to stop talking about Final Fantasy 14 and talk about something different now, because I was losing track right there. Let's talk about the Levy Quest. Levy Quest. It's, think of it as the field manual, but with limitations. The field manual from Final Fantasy XI, I don't know what expansion pack they finally put those in, but, you know, they should have had those in there to begin with. You, basically get little tasks that you go out and you fight the mobs, and you get the XP for, and you know, some of them, they aren't always about killing, and some of them are about, you know, gathering items, and some of them are actually about, you know, subduing certain mobs. And this one, luckily, is just kill everything in sight. I gotta say, doing the grind isn't as bad in 14 as it was in 11. Grinding solo, especially mage class at low levels, is horrendous. But now, in I guess when I was playing Final Fantasy 11, they actually had they would do alliance parties. I think it was called Guide of Valor. They called them Gov parties, GOVs. And basically, you would get into an alliance. You would go and grab the book. You get one of the specific things, like the big one that I remember mostly was killing leeches and the sewers underneath. I think it was Sandoria, I believe. And you killed like 9 leeches, and you got like I think it was like 5,000 XP. And you also got, you know, you would just sit there over and over and over, and it would go so quick. And you would go, I got to level 99 in a week. That is insane. I mean, back when the game first came out, you know, Rise of Zillard, that's when I first got it, when it came on for PlayStation 2 in America. And that's when, you know, I was playing with Bob. Oh shit. Okay, we're good. And, you know, he got me into it, and he was actually in California, and I think he sent me, this is actually, I think he sent me a message on AIM or something. Yeah, that's how long ago it was, 10 years. It was 2004. I don't think people were still using AIM back then, were they? He messaged me in some form of oh shit. Anyways, I'm gonna have to cut that out. So he messaged me and basically he said, you gotta get this game. It's $100. It's like $100 for a fucking game. Are you serious? He's like, well, you gotta buy a hard drive, and then you gotta pay to go online. I'm thinking, this is ridiculous. But I was a Final Fantasy fan, and I didn't actually know that there was a Final Fantasy 11 out at the time. And when I got home, I was a noob with it. I installed the hard drive. I got it all hooked up, and then I immediately, wiped the hard drive clean because I thought I had to install it. It already came installed. All I had to do was start the game. So, he's talking to me. He's like, why aren't you on? Why aren't you on? He's like, I'm on right now. And I'm like, oh, well, I have to install the game. He's like, it comes installed. I was like, well, I didn't know that. Damn it. Finally get the game installed. I get online and oh god, the registering your Square Enix account, fun as hell, wasn't it? I did that all, and I didn't have a credit card or debit card at the time, so I actually had to use Bob's credit card, and he's like, yeah, well, you better pay me. Don't worry, I'll pay him. And I played the game, and he tailored me to basically assist him. He was a black mage, and by the time I got in the game, he was already at level 24, 25. And he wanted me to be a white mage, and I was like, alright. He's like, you better be a Taru. I'm like, alright. And obviously, the first character I ever made for Final Fantasy XI, whose model... my current character, Nuboko, here is modeled after, with the blonde hair, very short, white mage. He was named Dukou, D-U-K-O-U, and that was, my very first ever character, and I'll never forget the character. I wanted to name him Dukou, but I don't know why I didn't. I think I was more fond of putting Nuboko in. Letting it be linked to my channel somehow. So not that anyone's gonna do it, because no one ever watches these videos anyways. I don't even know why I'm making this commentary, to be honest with you. If you are watching it and you made it this far in the video and you're still listening to me, Give me your PayPal account, I'll send you $1. And I guarantee you I will get no comments from here on out. Give me your PayPal account, I'll send you $1 if you're still watching right now. $1, nothing more. Don't even make multiple accounts. Yeah. So we're still doing levy quests. You know, hey, if you're a veteran of Final Fantasy XIV and I'm tearing like shit apart, like name-wise. Like these are Leaf Bleed slugs, right? Yeah, I didn't terrorize that name. Yeah, so we're good. But you know, if they're not called levy quests, don't sit in the comments and troll me out. Nobody wins when there's always a troll. So I gotta come up with something that's just like a saying that, you know, like two wrongs don't make a right, but something to do with trolls. Alright, so we got about 2 of these levy quests done. We got about 2 left, and I think, what do we got here? That guy's doing the slug one right now, and that's annoying. We'll be doing that later, if not now. Oh, shit. Again, we're at another levy quest that apparently I'm going to have to pay a penalty. Oh, yeah, it's the Leaf Blood Slug one. Watch this. This is just straight a pain in my ass. You literally have to run non-stop. Well, obviously you have to stop to cast at least once, but I just get hammered in this. I get my ass plowed. All you gotta do is just get at least 1 or 2 of those guys dead, and you shouldn't have to worry too bad. So I got 1 dead there. I have to kill 7 of these damn things, which is annoying. So you know, I'm casting stone, casting cure, casting stone, casting cure. Oh God, so close. Jesus. Let's just watch this as I enjoy this beer, because now it's noon, and now it's okay to have one. I'm gonna date this video, but I'm watching AMC Beer Fest on TV right now while I do commentary for this, and it's like I said, it was Sunday, so it's I think right now it's what is this? Flight of the Living Dead. I'm tired of these motherfucking zombies on this motherfucking plane. That's so dumb. Anyways, I gotta turn this down a little because I don't want that as a background noise. We're already like 2 minutes into hearing it anyways. So, we're almost done here. I think I'm at, like, I don't know how many I've killed, but I know I'm still getting my ass hit hard. This guy's doing the same thing I'm doing. Yeah. These are levies, yeah. Levels. Level. It'd be great if you actually leveled up every time you completed one. But you don't. I'm just gonna shut up for a minute. I got nothing to say, really. Hey! You got a level! There we go, 17. We need 1 more and we should be good. So, what do we got? Oh, yeah, we got a level, and yeah. I'm not even done with the levies. Oh, Christ. I think I picked 4. Now, I know because of the penalty, I should have did this in the other area. I think it's the East. I don't know the name. I'm sorry. I don't know all the names yet. You can't rag on me. I'm still very much... I'll say I'm a noob to this game, but I know what I'm doing. I know what my job entitles. I know what my role is. Watch the... Yeah, he couldn't go nowhere. He tried to go for reinforcements. They should have thought of something better than just calling it duty. You know, like task complete. You know, call it task finder. That would have been better. It is duty. Come on. I'm sure they can finagle something in a patch one of these days. Duty. Now here's me. This is how... Look at me just staring at like, what are they talking about? We done here? I think we are. Oh no, we're not done. I'm actually gonna run by the levee person and go and do the last part. We're in Bent Branch Meadows. I just gotta say, this game, even on the PlayStation 3, which is a 10-year-old hardware, looks beautiful. And I intend to buy the PlayStation 4 version of this, even though I have to wait to 2014. And they better not say some bullshit like, oh, you can get it spring of 2014. Oh, come on. It better be January. January 1st, 2014 is when that game should be released. But they usually only release games on Tuesdays anyway, so when would it be? Let's get a general idea here. January 6th would be the best one right there. Is when I want this game to come out. Today is October 27th. Battlefield 4 comes out in 2 days. I haven't pre-ordered it. I didn't intend to because, like with everything, I'd rather wait for the PlayStation 4 and buy it on that instead of buying it again. I know they have an upgrade thing, and it's only $10 to upgrade, which is still dumb. What am I going to do with my old copy that I spent $59.99 on? And here's what I'm talking about with the switching targets. I still don't, like, I thought I locked onto this Leaf Bleed, or whatever the hell it's called. Leaf Bleed Roseling. Sorry. I'm looking at this screen. This is after the fact commentary. We should all know that by now. And basically, you have to do these as I have to soothe him to make sure I capture him. I got this stupid mushroom kicking my ass for some messed up reason. I don't know why. I didn't do anything to him. He's not even part of the thing. I don't even know why he's got the card on. Is if he's like, he really has no bearing because my focus is these things. I have to kill them and capture them. I don't know why they threw that in there. It doesn't tell me to kill them. The mushrooms or the fungalars or whatever the hell they're called. Oh, there we go. Duty complete. And now we can teleport back. Because we're all done with all 4. Now, I want to give some explanation to the previous video. I went to Duty Finder. I was looking for a light party, and I joined the light party, and I immediately left. Those of you who are paying attention would notice that I had nothing set on my hotbar, because in between videos, I'll tweak shit that you don't see on video. Like, there's a lot of stuff. Like, actually, some videos are just I hit stop on recording and then I record immediately. But there's sometimes there'll be like, times where I need to, I gotta go do my own Duty Finder and complete my own duty. But I was tweaking with a couple things, and I had went into the hotbar settings and added more hotbars. And I forgot to set them, and I went right into the right into the light party without even realizing it. I had to leave. Everybody would have died immediately because the amount of time it would have took me to get everything set up. Yeah. So I'm looking here, seeing what I got. Oh, these guys, Wolf Poacher. I remember when I did it first playthrough, weren't too bad. So I decided, let me go grab these hunting tasks done, which is I think kill 3 wolf poachers, and then this guy's about to die. Heal, heal, heal! I cured. What? No. That's bold. And then he warped as I was about to raise him. I got video proof. That was a solid heal. That's just straight up server lag, and I think actually my connection's actually down 1 bar, according to this. I'm stuck on Wi-Fi right now until Amazon gets me my Ethernet cable here on Tuesday, and then I should have at least a better connection, a better solid connection. So here we are. We're doing some hunting tasks. So we're gonna hunt down some Mithras. I think they're Mithras. I don't know what the names of the new races are called. So you're going to be hearing a lot of Galkas, Taru-Tarus, Humis, and Mithras, and Elvins. You're not going to be hearing Lulafels, and that's the only one I know. I don't know what everybody else is called. So, it is a Mithra, right? It's a Manthra. They put Manthras in, which is basically, I'm waiting for, a free company called Thundercats, so that ought to be interesting. You know it's coming, or a Link Shell at least. Thundercats! It's gonna be all male Mithras. Oh boy. I don't think I have enough beer for this. Last time I did this, the first run through was an unmitigated disaster. I think that's the word. Unmitigated or unlitigated? Unmitigated. Unmitigated? I don't know. If you can correct me, put your PayPal in, I'll send you $1. You gotta put the definition in and how to pronounce it. Again, me proving that nobody watches these videos because obviously I'm not gonna give you $1. Alright, so that's 2 wolf poachers down. Let's get the last one and then go grab some bats. Because I need to get some blood bats. I think they're called blood bats. Or no, they're called night bats, I think. Something bat. It's a bat that we're going to go kill. So we're just going to kill this last wolf poacher. Who, that annoys the hell out of me when they, anytime I get stunned or paralyzed, I'm raging in my house. I'm just raging. I'm like, mother! Son of a... It's annoying as hell. Because, you know, I'm trying to... I just want the fight to end. I don't want to be here any longer than I have to. So there we go. We got that. I think I got 5,600 XP for that. 5,700 XP for that. And that puts a lot on the XP bar. So now we're going to head and... this guy's getting his ass kicked as well. And I'm like, I'm going to save someone today. And I did. I saved him. I don't understand why he was getting his ass kicked so bad. He's a level 20. That thing's a level 20. He should have been... You know, I beat the shit out of level 20. He's at level 17. I'm talking mobs, though. I'm not talking, like, actual stuff. So let me just get some explanations out of the way. Because for future videos that I won't be commentating on, it should explain some stuff for you. I don't have the greatest grasp on the controls quite yet, especially when it comes to the map and backing out of things. So, you know, when my map goes up and you see like random selections of like whatever, that's me trying to get out of the map. Yeah, see, now I got it now because I haven't been drinking. I'm actually sober. So, mission here is we gotta kill bats. We gotta get 3 of them. We got another 5,700 or 5,600 XP for that. I just gotta stay away from those big guys right there. Now, I see this dude fighting a bat, and I was like, oh, let me sneak in there and see if I can't steal it. Actually, no, that wasn't there. Oh, yeah, I started the fight with this one, and I was like, oh, level 20, I'm only level 17. I throw a stone. Like, I'm dominating! I was like, oh no, this chick just or this dude just took it. So, well, I wonder who that's for. That's probably for both of us. No, we neither got hit. So, I got 1 done. And now watch my futile attempts to try to get the rest of them here. Because this dude, I don't know what he was doing, but he took all of them. I thought this would have been number 2, and it wasn't. It actually counted that as nothing. So I'm like, alright, well, I'll join in on this fight. Because usually, sometimes, even when people join, as long as you get, like, half, if you're in there at the beginning, you at least get credit for it, for the whole fight. But apparently, that wasn't the case here. Because that should have counted, and it did not. Now, I don't know if he knew that I was trying to just take care of these things real quick, but I think he backed off here for a minute, just until I was able to at least get one or two. And then I'll be out of your hair. You know, if you see me in game, you know, I'm trying to do something. Hey, especially if I'm fighting something that looks big and bigger than me, and you just happen to run by, and, you know, go ahead and kill it for me. I don't care. I really don't care. This is number 2 of the bats. Yeah, they're black bats, so I was way off. Night and blood, nowhere near it. I'm sure there's a night and blood bat in somewhere in this game. Again, me having trouble selecting the bat. I think this should be it. I think I bounced right out after this fight. Yeah, that's it. There we go. So we just got... I gotta do the math in my head here. 14,000 XP. 14,000 XP. No. 11,400 XP for doing that. From just those two, I think. If that was 5,700 and the other one was 5,700. 11,400. That's what we got. So I'm like, alright, well now, let's do some levies here. Levy mate. Levy mate! Levamate. I don't know. Oh god, here it comes. The thing I hate the most is these beckon ones. Anytime you have to guide anything through anything, they're so annoying. Use beckon. Oh god. I gotta select myself and set the emote to my hotbar. It's on there somewhere. You'll find it. I probably passed it. Yep. There we go. Put it there. Huzzah. Now I noticed, say, you know, some of my quests say, you know, you have to be 14 or 15 to do it, but then they give you the warning at the beginning of the match saying that if you're level 18, you will be synced. So that's generally a good a good guideline for knowing what your level should be when you go into it. Even though you can get the quest at 15, if it says you need to be, you know, you'll be synced at 18, you should probably get to 18. I mean, mostly for mages. So, why do I not like these Beckon ones? Because I just rather kill stuff instead of worrying about keeping something alive. This fight's gonna take a while because this guy's... well, not really. You know what these flies remind me of? Anybody ever played the Super Nintendo and had Mario Paint? Doesn't it look like the fly from that one, you know, that one game where you like swap flies and crap? That looks like the boss. I don't know, I thought that was funny. Actually, I didn't really think it was funny, I just thought it'd be cool to point out. So here I'm flipping the thing off, telling it to get behind me. And I don't know. Just gotta get through the woods. I don't know the distance, if I could go like really far away from them and, you know, still have them like come after me, but I generally don't chance it. No, I saw the ladybug out of the corner of my eye. I was like, this bitch has got it coming. Oh, let me just talk about this while we go through this crap. You'll notice sometimes, and it'll be random, and I turned the sound effect off for it, so now you probably won't notice it if you're not looking for it. But I'll randomly get slash tells or personal messages telling me to buy gold. And I gotta say, it annoys the hell out of me. I know it's just text on a screen, and I don't, you know, it's not really making me play any worse. But the fact that, you know, they sit there and they spam me to buy gold annoys the shit out of me. And this guy comes out of nowhere. You know, because there was my previous account, I actually had to I can't play on it anymore. And that's a level 31. We'll get there soon enough. We're almost 20 here. We're almost, yeah, we'll be 20 pretty soon. No, we're only 11 levels away. 11 levels away. There we go. Spit it out. But on my old account, I shouldn't say old because it's still valid. But on my other account, like seriously, from the moment I log on to the moment I log off, it's that little. You see the little text box down there with all the little text going. It literally is just blowing up. Like, literally, I'm a marked man, because one dude sent me saying, hey, buy gold from, you know, blah, 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 our shitty fucking service. So, you know, you can pay for it, and then we forget to give it to you, and then we can't give you refunds. That's generally how I think they roll. That's why I don't... It's not even that hard to get gold in this game, really. I mean, I'm all, like, I think the last I checked it was like 15,000. I'm already at 15,000 gil, and they'll give you 10,000 gil for 20 bucks. So, okay, in a 5,000 more gil, I just made 40 bucks that I could probably sell. But I'm not going to. So, here's me reading up and blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. I don't care. You complete that, and then we're all... Right? So we'll do these levies here. We're still like pretty early into the... We're not pretty early, we're more than halfway through. Almost. Yeah, we're more than halfway through this. Almost halfway through. More than halfway through. Jesus Christ. So, levy quest accepted. Levy quest accepted. They could have just said it once. Levy quest is second. You got one more in you? Okay, good. So I picked up 4 of them. Kill some bees, kill some monkeys, kill some plants, and I think that's it. Now I maxed these out here just to be cautious, because really, I mean, they can't be that high out of my range. So I gotta kill 6 of these swarms, I believe, and you'll see me stare at what I didn't know what it was. I was like, why is that there? But there is actually a bounty flying around towards my right. He's down there somewhere. You'll see him. He'll come into view, and then I'll look at him, wonder why he has the card over his head, and then it slowly clicks what he's there for, and kind of debate whether or not... I actually kind of leave the area and then come back and get him. I was like, yeah, it's actually bonus. It's more XP. But, I mean, it's... it's pretty good now. I mean, besides, you know, once you start doing instances or whatever. See, I see him back there, right there. I'm like, wait a minute. And I look, I was no, not right now. I don't know why I chickened out right there. I don't think I chickened out as much as I didn't know what he was there for, and I just wanted to get these done. I was like, I looked on the side, I was like, well, he's not marked, or he's not in the tally, so if I kill him, it's pointless. And then I think in this fight I realized, oh shit, he's a bounty. And I go, yeah, you get bonus for that. Be good if they gave you like 100,000 gil. Woo! Oh, are they still calling it gil or is it gold now? I don't know what they're calling it. I never really cared to look. We're gonna take care of these bees or swarms, and yeah, try to get these levies done fast. We're coming up on 40 minutes of commentary. 40 minutes of commentary in about 20 seconds. It's insane. Never done this much. This is literally like, I probably think the longest commentary I did was like 15 minutes. So literally I've doubled that already. that in half. So yeah, this is where I decide to go and go ahead and take him out. As you can see, I'm hard charging in. I had to use sprint. I was like, I need this guy. You discovered a target. I hate that. It's the worst time to have this shit pop up right when I start engaging the target. But you know, I'm not doing the help anymore. There'll be sometimes where I'll actually read the help, because on the other account I really didn't read through it. In fact, on the other account I sort of just sped run through the whole game. I didn't do anything with the story. I didn't read the story. I could care less. Didn't really pay attention to anything. I just skip. Yep. I don't care. Yeah, whoever the hell this selfie chick is. Yep. Okay. Skip. I did that because basically I watched a playthrough of somebody else's, and I was like, I pretty much got the gist of what this game is for the first 20 levels, so I don't really need to go through it. But now that I'm doing my own playthrough in my own class, I decided well, it might be a good idea to go ahead and try and read up. And it's actually beneficial to read up on the story, because it actually helps me learn locations. Like, I know that, I don't know, I think, I forgot the name of this place, but I know Bent Branch is the other place, and New Grandia, or whatever, is back home. A little yawn there. How much beer is left? Son of a bitch! There's no more beer! Alright, you know what, I'm just gonna stop. You'll never know that I stopped either. It's gonna sound like the commentary just went on seamlessly. But again, you'll never know. I mean, right there, that could have been the cut. Right there, you'll never know. I could have been sitting here the whole time and never went and got. But if you heard that, you know it's true. So, prevent the target from joining his adversaries. Adversaries, I don't know. I don't think that was a word, but we got duty complete. And we'll say no to being warped. We'll go ahead and heal ourselves. Even though when you're out of battle, healing and MP regrowth is fucking phenomenal. I love it. This game, well, here's what they did right. They made everything faster. Because in previous games, you'd fight 2 or 3 mobs as a healer, and you'd have to heal yourself. You fight 2 or 3, and then you have to sit down and heal. Fight 2 or 3, sit down and heal. You gotta do that over and over and over again until you can join a party. Oh, what is going on? Wow. You probably won't be able to tell, but I know what just happened. Basically, my computer just took a shit on the video and really slowed it down. But we're still good here. We're still recording, still got audio. But yeah, you until you finally get into a party, and you would, you know, of course, the main focus of the healer is to make sure the tank doesn't die. Of course, tanks back in the day, really, it was you had your healer, your damage dealers ×3, and your tank. That was it, right? There was 5 members in the party, or was there 6? I don't remember. It's been a while. I'd have to go watch my old videos. But, you know, a good party would have a tank that did nothing but take damage. And you would be able to just sit there and just heal him and not worry about it. And in between fights, you could actually sit down and, you know, heal yourself up real quick, drink a Yugo drink, and let your MP restore. And with the book, they had MP refresh, so that they tried to speed it up by giving all those benefits, you know, with the book, and then, you know, the drinks and all that goodies. And it still was somewhat slow, and then someone found out about the alliance parties, and it sort of broke the game. Well, it didn't break the game, it just broke players. Oh, fuck. I don't know if I should leave that in or not. I sneezed. That whole quiet period was 2 big sneezes. But it broke good players. Oh, it broke players. What I mean by broke players is if you went into the game not knowing a damn thing about it, and you leveled up to level 99 in one week, You would literally, you're missing out on actual experience gained through actual parties. And you literally could not, I don't know, you could not make, you'd be broke as balls, man. You'd be a level 99 with like 1,000 gil, and you couldn't buy anything in that game because of the real money traders. Ah, they are the vile of the gaming industry. I don't know if vile's the right word, but they're definitely scumbags. They break games by just making characters just to make, you know, 10,000 gold, and then delete the character and start all over and then make another 10,000 gold. Because literally you can, like, if you were getting paid to sit there and just do that all day, I could probably make 50 grand, you know, maybe 50 grand in 2 or 3 days. You just make 10 grand off your character and delete them, start a new one. Do it real quick. Make the money. So, they get all the money, and then they sell it, and they get real money, and then we get a fluctuation in the markets. Inflation at its worst, because that money's not really, you know, that money that they earn. Yeah, I don't even feel like discussing it, because I don't have a fucking clue what I'm talking about right now. Commentary, 46 minutes. Duty complete. I think we got one more left. Yes, we do. And this is the monkey one. Hey, hey, what a monkey. People say we're monkey brown. Oh, this guy needs a little help. And that's another thing. In Final Fantasy, the reason people are so adamant to like heal you if they're walking by is, as long as all their settings are on default, you could see when someone's taking damage. Unlike in Final Fantasy XI, where they were getting hit, there was no health bar above their head. You didn't know what they were at. You didn't know if they, you know, if they're fine or if, oh, dude, this guy needs help. That guy was about 50%. Pretty sure that he... And here's another with the... oh, no. This is the mushroom pickup. Yeah, the mushroom pickup. Oh, man, I got to blow my nose pretty bad after this. But you can see if the character needs help or not. And as a visual cue, you know, it's a lot easier to see if someone needs help than asking if they need help. Like I said, he had 50% health, and he finished the fight in about 2 or 3 more hits. Could he have made it through without a heal? Yeah, he would have made it fine, but getting healed gives you a little bit more confidence. You're like, nah, alright, now you're not worried about your health anymore, you're just worried about kicking the shit out of the mob. So even if, like, the heal has no bearing whether or not they're going to win or lose, or, you know, if the heal doesn't even matter. Like, if it's a level 50 beating up on, like, a level 1 mob, and he has, like, 10, he takes 10 points of damage, I'd still heal him. Probably not. Because what the hell's a level 50 doing? Beating up on that. So we got that taken care of. I'm going to heal myself up here and grab this white cap. I believe it's white cap. Yep, white cap. 2 of 6. Yeah, there is no monkey business. I think I did monkey... No, there... I could have sworn to God that monkey business was in this one. Or maybe it wasn't. I don't remember. No, I thought maybe I could have plucked those things and just ran to them. I actually... because you don't really get a lot of XP per kill. I don't know how much I'm getting, like... What was the last one? 175, 176. I can't read it because of the, you know, the drafting. It's not high quality. It'll look high quality when it's done, but not right now. It sucks is I gotta go through and play this whole thing again and find any audio cues that need to be cut. Oh, man. Yeah, no wonder no one ever does hour-long commentaries. It's ridiculous. It's like hosting your own show that nobody's watching. I'm still going on about that. I just find that shit funny as hell, and nobody would really care. Oh, man. It's like hosting a show that nobody watches. Oh, man. God, I feel like that dude on Ridiculousness. Because nobody watches that shit. What's his name, anyways? I know he's a skater. He's got a bodyguard called Big Black, but I forgot his name. Yeah, fuck it. Obviously not that important to memorize it. Not the person himself. I'm sure he's pretty important to some people, but apparently not to me. Okay, so here's where I make my decision. First, I thought that the mushrooms are up here for some reason. I realized that is the dumbest idea ever. I avoid him. I was like, wait a minute. They're right there. No! Interrupt. Let's just grab these and get this over with. Just to get the time bonus. There we go. Grab it. Grab it. One new enemy appeared. Grab it! And we're done. Duty complete. No, yeah, I got the monkey one up now. I see it up there on the top right there. Right underneath. Oh, about my HUD. I should talk about that, shouldn't I? I got, I changed the HUD around to suit more of my liking. It's more ergonomical. Is that right? Yeah, ergonomical, I guess. Because it opens the screen, you know, it's more open in the screen now, especially for recording. Because the way it was before with the big, I know everything is tiny and you can barely see it, but, you know, a lot of the stuff, especially the text, it really doesn't matter. The whole point is to watch. But I like this setup because I have my, basically anything that has to do with health is at the top of the screen. And I never really, obviously I never really look at my health most of the time. But XP bar is directly underneath that. And then under that, under the XP bar would be the party list, and then under the party list would be the hate meter or whatever, anonymity or whatever. Basically the meter that tells you how much hate you have for the certain mob, which I should, you know, use. But I know if I got hate when they start attacking me, and that, you know, if I'm borderline on them hating on me, but I have to stop healing, and that gets my tank killed, it's not going to fly with me. I'd rather take hate and keep the tank alive because he can always come back and take it off of me, instead of going, I better stop casting because I'm going to take hate, and then the tank dies. So really the hate bar, the hate meter is useless for me because as long as I have a good tank who knows what he's doing, and literally I can just sit there and just spam heal him all day so he has 100% through everything. I want my tank's job to be easier because it's hard enough keeping track of, like, especially when you get into like big fights and your tank has to deal with like 10 or 15, like 5 or 8 mobs at a time, and he has to make sure that they're all on him. And you know, he's also, his job is done when he has them on there. All he has to do is make sure that they're on him. He doesn't have to try and kill them all. He just has to make sure that he keeps them there so everybody else can pick them off. My job is to make sure that he doesn't have to worry about being in that situation without, you know, thinking that he's gonna die. So tanks love me and I love my tanks because basically it makes my job easier when they know what they're doing. I especially love a tank that actually takes the lead. A tank that will mark targets, giving priority to certain targets, and basically saying which ones are going to go down in what order. And it's also good because I was actually in a party where the tank we were actually short a man, and I didn't realize it was the party leader. but we were down one guy, and the tank basically, this Mithra girl or whatever, basically was marking targets and said that everyone that's a number 3 put to sleep. This was obviously on my other account. So we would go into the fight, and everyone that had the number 3 over it, we'd automatically put it to sleep. She would take care of number 1, and the black mage would take care of number 2, and that was how we ran. It's good when the tank takes command, which they should, because there's the one starting everything. So as long as they, you know, set up a game plan for every fight, there should be no hitches on the fight. Everything should go to smooth. It's when you have people run in, do dumb stuff, like having your rangers run in and just start shooting like crazy, or having I don't know what they are, the people that have the carbuncle and they don't use the correct. Apparently there's 2. There's a yellow one and there's a blue one. When the tank says use the blue one, you don't sit there and let the yellow one stick around for like ever. But whatever. That's me jumping for joy because I thought I was gonna level up. And let's go ahead and teleport back because we're done. This is good. But yeah, that's my my theories and thoughts about tanks and what have yous. I love tanks, and tanks better damn well love me. Yeah, look at that. We got bounty, speed of completion. And I only got, like, not a lot. So really, these are all just repeat statements, so I can just zip through these mostly. Let's go ahead and complete that. And, unfortunately, it didn't level up, which is kind of sad. So, I think this is where we're going to end the video here. It's very disappointing. We're going to come back in the second part, which will not have commentary, but we're going to go through the levies again, and, yeah, I tried to see if there was something wrong, but we're going to go ahead and just redo these again. You have to redo some changing here. So I made it. I made it through an hour-long commentary, non-stop talking. I can't believe I can ramble on that much, but we did it. We made it through together. And yes, of course, next part will not have any commentary, and I think commentaries will be rare and few between. But when we get to them, we'll get to them, and you know, if I'll only do commentaries when I actually have to explain some stuff from previous videos. And the reason I don't want to do commentaries anymore is because it takes way too long to render. And this is an hour-long video. This is going to take 4 hours to render, and then probably another 2 hours to upload. But let's call it a day. Let's end it with a epic boob shot, I guess. I'll see you guys in the next video.